2017 Ford Fiesta ST. This is the kind of car that proves you don't need a massive engine or a six-figure price tag to have real driving excitement. At first glance, it looks like a compact hatchback, practical and approachable. But the moment you get behind the wheel, you understand why this little hot hatch has developed such a strong cult following. It carries the spirit of fun, agility, and energy, wrapped in a package that works just as well for the daily commute as it does for a spirited weekend drive. The Fiesta ST is powered by a 1.6-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder EcoBoost engine, producing around 200 horsepower and nearly 300 Newton-meters of torque. Numbers that might not sound outrageous on paper but feel electrifying in a car this light and nimble. Paired with a slick 6-speed manual gearbox, it begs to be driven hard, rewarding every well-timed shift with a surge of turbocharged energy. 0 to 60 miles per hour takes just over 6.5 seconds, but it's not about the straight-line speed. It's about how alive this car feels in your hands. The steering is sharp, direct, and full of feedback, giving you confidence as you throw it into corners. The suspension is firm but playful, striking a perfect balance between control and everyday comfort, while the chassis tuning makes the Fiesta ST feel like it's dancing along the road, eager and light on its feet. And of course, the hot hatch formula wouldn't be complete without practicality. This is still a 5-door hatchback at heart, with enough room to carry friends, luggage, or groceries, proving that performance doesn't have to mean compromise. Inside, the Recaro sport seats hold you firmly in place during aggressive driving while still offering comfort for longer trips. The interior is simple but driver-focused, reminding you that this car's priority is the joy of driving, not just luxury gadgets. What makes the Fiesta ST truly special is its character. It's not about being the fastest or the most powerful, it's about delivering pure, accessible fun every time you turn the key. It is a car that makes even short trips feel exciting, a machine that encourages you to take the long way home just for another chance to carve through corners. The 2017 Ford Fiesta ST remains one of the best affordable performance cars of its generation, a hot hatch that blends energy, practicality, and charm into one unforgettable package. 2000 Subaru Legacy Touring GTB 5-Speed. This is the kind of car that immediately grabs attention, not just because of its rarity, but because it perfectly represents the spirit of early 2000s Japanese performance engineering. With only 50,000 kilometers on the clock, it feels almost like stepping into a time capsule, where every detail still carries that raw energy and freshness. From the outside, the Legacy GTB looks like a family wagon at first glance, practical and understated, but the subtle hood scoop, the sporty stance, and the balanced proportions tell a different story. This is not just a car to drive your groceries home, this is a machine built to thrill. Under the hood sits Subaru's legendary 2-liter twin-turbocharged Boxer engine, a heart that delivers around 276 horsepower and over 340 Newton-meters of torque. Paired with a crisp 5-speed manual gearbox, it gives you complete control, turning every gear change into a moment of connection between driver and machine. The full-time all-wheel drive system, combined with Bilstein-tuned suspension, makes this wagon stick to the road with confidence, no matter the weather or the surface beneath. It feels planted, agile, and alive, reminding you at every corner why Subaru earned its reputation in rally stages around the world. And yet, despite this performance pedigree, the Legacy GTB remains incredibly practical. It offers the space and versatility of a 5-door wagon, meaning you can load it up with luggage, friends, or family, without ever compromising on driving excitement. The blend of utility and performance is what makes this car truly unique. It is a sleeper, a family car with the soul of a sports car. Imagine taking it on a twisty mountain road. The flat 4 engine surges with a distinctive growl. The turbos spool up with urgency, and the chassis responds eagerly to every input, while the all-wheel drive system keeps everything under control. 50,000 kilometers is nothing for this engine, which was built to handle high revs and demanding conditions. In fact, it feels like this car has decades of life still ahead of it, ready to be pushed, explored, and enjoyed. The 2000 Subaru Legacy Touring GTB is more than just a rare performance wagon. It is a reminder of an era when carmakers weren't afraid to blend practicality with raw driving pleasure. A car like this doesn't just move you from one place to another. it leaves you with memories, emotions, and the kind of grin that only true drivers can understand. Even today, it remains one of the most desirable wagons to come out of Japan, and with such low mileage, this example is nothing short of a treasure. 2009 Mercedes-Benz E550 Sport Sedan. This is a car that embodies timeless elegance and raw performance, a luxury sedan that was engineered to deliver both comfort and exhilaration in equal measure. With only 6,500 kilometers on the odometer, it is practically untouched, a rare survivor that feels more like a brand new machine than one that has spent over a decade in existence. When you look at it, you immediately notice the sleek lines of the W211 generation, with its bold stance, refined curves, and the unmistakable Mercedes presence that commands respect on any road. This sports sedan is more than just a comfortable cruiser. It is a car with a strong heartbeat, eager to show its power when called upon. Under the hood lies a massive 5.5-liter naturally aspirated V8 engine, delivering a thunderous 382 horsepower and over 500 Nm of torque. Paired with a 7-speed automatic transmission, shifts are smooth yet decisive, giving you both effortless daily driving and thrilling bursts of acceleration whenever your right foot demands it. The rear-wheel drive layout ensures classic Mercedes dynamics, a perfect balance between luxury refinement and sporty control, while advanced suspension tuning keeps the sedan stable and composed, even at high speeds. Step inside and you are greeted with a cabin that feels like a sanctuary, premium leather seats, high-quality wood trim, and an attention to detail that has always set Mercedes apart. Every drive feels special, whether you are gliding quietly through the city or opening up the throttle on the highway, where the V8 roars to life with an intoxicating sound. Despite its power, the E550 remains practical, with a spacious interior, generous trunk, and all the technology of its era, from premium audio to advanced safety features, reminding you this is as much a family sedan as it is a performance machine. What makes this car truly special is the combination of incredibly low mileage and the engineering excellence of Mercedes-Benz. At 6,500 kilometers, the engine is barely broken in, the chassis feels tight and new, and every component still carries that factory-fresh precision. This is not just a used car. This is an opportunity to own a nearly pristine example of German luxury and performance at its peak. The 2009 Mercedes-Benz E550 Sport Sedan is a statement, a car that blends sophistication with muscle, elegance with power, and comfort with the thrill of driving. Even today, it stands as one of the finest sedans of its class, a true masterpiece from Stuttgart that continues to shine brighter than ever. 2005 Mercedes-Benz CL600. This is not just a car, it is a statement of power, luxury, and exclusivity, the kind of machine that represents the very peak of Mercedes-Benz engineering in the mid-2000s. Even standing still, it radiates presence. The long, elegant coupe silhouette, the smooth curves of the C215 body, and the subtle details that whisper sophistication rather than scream for attention. This car was built for those who demanded both performance and comfort at the highest level, a true grand tourer designed to conquer continents in silence and speed. Beneath the hood lies a masterpiece of German engineering, a 6-liter twin-turbocharged V12 engine from the M275 family, an engine that produces 500 horsepower and a staggering 800 Nm of torque. The numbers alone tell you this is no ordinary coupe. Paired with a 5-speed automatic transmission, it delivers its power with effortless smoothness, catapulting this luxury heavyweight from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just about 4.5 seconds. That kind of performance was supercar territory at the time, yet the CL600 wraps it all in a shell of refinement, ensuring that acceleration is not only brutal but also graceful. Driving the CL600 is an experience unlike any other. The immense torque available from almost idle makes every push of the throttle feel commanding, while the advanced active body control suspension keeps the massive coupe composed, flat, and confident through corners. It feels solid, planted, and stable at any speed, offering a sense of security that matches its incredible pace. Inside, the cabin is nothing short of a sanctuary. Hand-stitched leather, fine wood, and top-class technology of its era surround you, creating an atmosphere of prestige. Features like ventilated and massaging seats, premium audio, and advanced safety systems remind you that this was one of the most technologically advanced coupes of its time. The CL600 was not built in large numbers, and today it remains a rare sight, a hidden jewel in the Mercedes-Benz lineup that represents a time when engineers were allowed to chase perfection without compromise. This car was created for long journeys at high speeds, yet it makes even the shortest drive feel like an event. The 2005 Mercedes-Benz CL600 is more than just a luxury coupe. It is a blend of elegance, technology, and brute force that very few cars can match. A timeless grand tourer with the heart of a supercar, wrapped in the body of a gentleman.
2007 BMW 650i Convertible Sport. This is a car that captures the essence of open-top grand touring, combining German engineering precision with the freedom and emotion of a convertible. With only 45,000 kilometers on the odometer, it has lived a careful life, preserving the freshness and strength that made it one of the most desirable luxury sports convertibles of its era. At first sight, the E64 6 Series convertible looks elegant and imposing, with its long hood, flowing lines, and wide stance that immediately signal performance and class. This is a car designed not just to move you from one place to another, but to make every journey an experience, whether you are cruising along the coast with the top down or devouring miles of Autobahn at high speed. Under the hood lies BMW's 4.8-liter naturally aspirated V8 engine, producing 360 horsepower and more than 490 Nm of torque. This power plant delivers its thrust with effortless smoothness, pushing the convertible from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just about 5.5 seconds. The engine pairs with a 6-speed automatic transmission that can shift seamlessly in comfort mode or respond instantly when you take control through the sport setting, letting you feel the true strength of this grand touring machine. The 650i is rear-wheel drive, giving it the classic BMW balance and driving dynamics that enthusiasts love. Despite being a large convertible, it feels remarkably agile, with sharp steering and a suspension tuned for both comfort and performance. It glides over long distances effortlessly, yet when the road twists, it responds eagerly, reminding you that this is still a driver's car at heart. Inside, the cabin is pure luxury. High-quality leather, fine wood, and BMW's advanced iDrive system of the era make the interior feel sophisticated and modern. Heated and power-adjustable seats, premium audio, and a well-insulated power-folding soft top ensure that whether the roof is up or down, the experience is comfortable and refined. But the true magic happens when you lower the roof. Suddenly, every drive becomes immersive. The sound of the V8, the rush of the wind, the connection to the road, all amplified in a way only a convertible can deliver. This car is not about necessity, it is about passion, style, and the joy of driving. With just 45,000 kilometers, this BMW 650i Convertible Sport still feels young and ready to offer many years of unforgettable journeys. The 2007 BMW 650i Convertible Sport is not just a car, it is an experience, a statement of freedom and performance wrapped in timeless design.